All right, how's everybody doing today? Yeah, just some more killing time, some more stuff. As late in the game as it is, none of this really matters, but, I've had comments from people who have recently joined me and didn't see the earlier videos I did on stuff like this. So, gland in the last video. These are just some of the symbolic imagery of the pine cone, which is the pineal gland. That's why there's imagery like this out there. um, Eating. Now, here it's an ice cream cone. Cone's a cone. Is a cone is a cone, right? So that's just that. And then there was some other stuff I put together here real quick. This came out a couple years ago. So, I hate to tell you, there are no UFOs coming from, there isn't anything else. Everything got destroyed, okay? So everything that's here is from here, period. It didn't come from anywhere else. The aliens are all here. The humans are the aliens. I hate to tell you. It is what it is. Now, this is really funny. This is how some of the stories are interconnected. Has anybody ever seen this right here, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? As you can tell, I'm a movie guy. I'm not a TV show guy. I didn't watch TV. Periodically, I would because of Star Trek, right? And I know that sounds ridiculous, but hey, to each his own. Everybody's on their own walk. Okay, so basically, in this story, Earth gets destroyed by some people that just want to put a highway through our little system, okay? And I don't know if they actually put that in here. Oh, I didn't get that part. Oh, yeah. Okay. His house is being demolished for a bypass, only to learn his best friend is an alien. They get rescued seconds before Earth is destroyed by the bureaucratic bad guys to make way for a hyperspace bypass. Okay, that's just a story, right? And to me, Earth is just the remnant of all things. It isn't a real place, okay? But, so Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And I'm going to show you another movie title, or another movie that kind of does the same thing.
What's going on?
Okay, now I love this movie. This is called American Outlaws. Came out in 2001. Now, listen to this part right here, okay? We need to get right down in here somewhere, I do believe.
You're gonna do nothing. You're gonna go home right
No,
now.
we're not going to do that one. Yeah, it's down in here more.
What do you think, Frank?
Oh my goodness, don't tell me I can't find it.
I am here.
But anyway, there's a line in here that he says, I can't believe you can't remove some farmers from their homes so I can make the greatest railroad this world has ever seen. Okay? So again, if you think of the world as like, say, the galaxy per se, somebody, and the railroad, there's no railroad stretching through our galaxy either. We got railroaded. That's what all that is. We got railroaded. Our galaxy got railroaded. Okay, so there's just some more crazy stuff. Like I said, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, you would never put that to a Western. But, hey. So, and then here we also have this came out right here. The USA will be, from this point forward, known as the Guardian of the Hormuz Strait. And I said a while ago that we're kind of playing the Good Shepherd, so to speak, as we go through the Exodus. which is another funny thing too, because then I had, I've got more stuff. I just don't know where to find it. So, there's a lot of talk, especially with the eclipses, about Nineveh and all these Egyptian towns and Egyptian cities, named of cities that lie in our country, especially along the Mississippi River, going down towards Louisiana. Well, that's because this is Egypt. This is Rome. Yeah, there's countries over there. Just change the names and they confuse you, just like the Nile. The Nile isn't the largest river in the world. The largest river in the world exists right here in the United States. Just change the name. At one part of it, we call it the Missouri River System, River Basin. And another part of it, we call the Mississippi River Basin. But they actually connect right there. They're one long river that goes from the northwest all the way down to the Gulf. You can put in, by now, if it wasn't for all the dams and all the crap, you literally could put in up there off the Pacific and go all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico, right through the United States on that waterway. That is the Nile, so to speak. And the Euphrates that's drying up is the Colorado River Basin. That's why Lake Mead, Lake Powell. I lived in Colorado for a lot of years. I lived there back in the 80s. I graduated high school there. And even back in the 80s, they were rationing water because the Colorado River, even at that point, didn't make it to the ocean anymore. So that's just some more weird stuff, change the names to fool the people, whatever. To me, it doesn't matter. This is, like I said, it's late enough in the game that none of this matters. But, if you start looking at things a little bit differently, it's amazing how much just jumps right out in your face. So, on that note, we wrote out today. Let's see what happens. We'll write out tomorrow. Okay, so we have this, again, Brother Joshua Wright said, the 15th, how does he say that? The 15th and the 16th will pass, and the 17th, I don't know. But that he very well could have been talking about this month. The 14th will come, and then the 15th, because the 14th is the 15th, right? And it's the 14th here in the United States tomorrow, but at some point it'll be turning the 15th in other parts of the world, right? So that's that. And there's so much more I could go into, but that's enough for right now. This is almost 8 minutes already. That's longer than I like to be. All right, so have a wonderful evening. Stay cool in a massive heat wave. Stay dry. There's still places getting flooding. Is what it is, right? We don't have too much more to ride out, I don't think. So talk to y'all later. Love you all. Bye-bye.